Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. You would know the night that I have time to actually make a video and shoot a video, neighbors over there decide to mow their grass. Neighbors over there decide to mow their grass. But irregardless, I had some time. I wanted to come out here. I received 3 packages in the mail today, and I just wanted to take some time and put them on the truck because right now time is so, I guess, precious and very limited. All 3 of these are from Amazon, as you can see from the arrow smile there. What I have purchased is actually, we're going to be working on this area of the truck right here. The first one here is the surround. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, well, the tailgate handle latch surround, I'm sorry, handle surround. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know that this has been missing on my truck since I purchased it. So I actually picked this up from Amazon. It was like $10. If you guys want or need the part number, right there it is. It is a Dorman's product, which is usually the help section. If you go to Advanced Auto or O'Reilly or someplace like that, they always have that help section in there. And they have a lot of stuff for GM and Ford, but I've never been able to find one for the Dodge. So I found it on Amazon, I picked it up, 10 bucks, and life is good. Let's move on to the next one. What this is the bushing set. On the tailgates, they have in this area right here, these pieces slide on to here on each side, and then you have these round pieces that go on the cup side. And what that does is eliminates, now that side's pretty tight. Well, that side's not too bad. This side is completely missing. It eliminates that right there. That one right there is missing both sides of the plastic. And last but not least, we have this piece right here. And this piece is kind of what prompted the whole purchasing ordeal for this. What this is, as he comes back around this side to mow, is a tailgate assist kit. For my truck. This is for all second gens, and what you receive is you receive your cylinder and you receive all the hardware you need for this project. And hopefully, no, it did not come with any instructions to tell me where to put stuff at. But it looks like this is going to come out. One of these pieces is going to come out, and that's going to go in its place. I'm not sure which one. A lot of the kits that you see out there, this will be removed, and then there'll be a little tab down here that you hook your cylinders to. That's for most of the newer trucks. And then it also comes with a nutsert for this area down here. I'm not certain where, man, I've got a problem holding the camera today. I'm not certain which end is what. If I had to guess, this whole cable comes off of this side, and that's gonna go in there just like that. And then the nutsert is going to go up in this area someplace, maybe, or no, that comes out of there like that. The cable stays on, this goes on there, and then this nutsert gets put in someplace down here, and then this gets screwed into the nutsert. But I'm not certain where to drill the hole at, So we're just gonna have to figure things out. That's gonna go there, so we'll go ahead and take this side off. But that don't come out unless this end goes down at the bottom, which I'm pretty certain it does, because you get a Torx wrench. This probably comes out of here. That's not it either, because you can see those are two different sizes. So I'm not certain. We're gonna have to punt on this situation, because I'm not certain where this piece gets put in at. And since it didn't come with instructions at all, I don't know really what to do. Unless you take the cable off of this side, kind of like that, and that goes in here, but it's not long enough to do that, if you see that. I'm not knowing. This side's the same size as that side. Well, I thought it was a pretty cool setup, but so far, I'm not real impressed. I guess we're just supposed to know how to do these things. So I guess let's move on to something different. Okay, so I took a short break while I was waiting for the neighbor to go into the backyard with his mower, and I did get the bushings put in. What you do with these is you unhook both sides. You gotta lift your gate up, you unhook both sides, and then you gotta tip your tailgate up just a little bit, and then this has a notch in the bottom of it, and then you pull it up and then just off to the side. Then you can take these right here and slide them on both sides. Another thing I did was grab a pair of vice grips and grabbed a hold of that pin for this cable on this side, and that does turn. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and pull my tail light out and see if there's a nut behind that this piece here is going to go to, so that way you can still utilize your cable on this side, and then your assist will hook right there, and then you got to drill a hole and put your nut cert down there on the bottom. So to pull your tail light out, it's T25, I believe, and you just take both of those screws out, and then you got to give it a good amount of force to pull it out, because there's some like push tabs on the bed rail side that you hear coming out, which is those right there. You can see them two ribbed pins, and they push back in these holes right here. And no, there is not a nut on the back of that, so where this goes, nobody knows. There is, I mean, that comes out, but now I don't even know what. If you do that, you have no place for your tailgate to latch on this side. That will work, putting that there. If we take this out and put a nut on the back side of it, that'll go through there like that. Put a nut on the back side, and then this cable will go through here like that, and there is enough room, I believe, to put that in there like that. So I found a nut that goes on this piece here. What I'm going to do is actually, I did some searching online, and I think what the anticipation of this kit is, my truck is kind of a, I don't know what you really want to call it. If you want to, I don't know. This is the last year for this body style, so I don't know if they anticipated this going on like a 3rd gen, you know, since it is for an 02. You know, when I purchased this kit, you know, not even thinking, I typed in, you know, 2002 Dodge Ram tailgate assist. Well, in 2002, there was 2 different body styles. They had the 1500s, which was the 3rd gen, then you had the 2500s and 3500s, which was still a 2nd gen. They didn't start this 3rd gen body style until 03. So they had 2 different body styles in there too. So I'm going to assume that this kit is actually for a 1500 3rd gen. And I bet you if I look on the 3rd gens, this part right here for your cable is removable. On mine it is not. So what I'm going to do, it is actually just basically pinned over. It does spin, this will come out. So if I take and knock this end off, pull this out, I can put this through there and it would be just like a traditional 3rd gen. So then all I have to do is come down here and drill a hole and put the nutsert in here for the bottom ball to go in right around this area here. Then they give you this piece here, so when you close your tailgate, it doesn't get in between the shaft and the side of the bed here. So we're going to take this off, pull this out. Found a nut because this is metric, so you know it's not just a standard 3/8 where I could go over to my bin, but I had one laying on the shelf. I have no idea what it was for, but now it is for this. So we'll put that on there. They did send Loctite also, some blue Loctite. I'll put that on there. It did show to put this spacer in there, but since this is already bumped out right here, when this piece was pressed and molded, I'm not going to use the big flat washer. If anything, I'll put it on the back side, but I don't even think I want to put it on the back side. I want to find a washer that fits inside this area right here. Maybe a lock nut with it also. So that being said, I just grab my grinder, knock this back side out right here, and install this piece. All right, with that being removed and still just a little bit, we can put that in there. You can see I found a washer to fit in there just for a little bit more support. I am going to put a lock nut on it, and then also they provided some Loctite that I'm going to put on the threads also. There should be still plenty of room. The tailgate, or the tailgate, the tail light will pass through and still fit in there. Like I said, this is probably for a 3rd gen. If we can get that pushed on there like so, just like that. And then this is gonna go on here like this. Just like that. And then we just need to mount and drill a hole right around in here someplace. From what I've saw, we'll put that right around in there. And then to determine what size hole to drill, I have these little hole indicators right here. You just take and hold it and put it in the hole corresponding size. It'll fit in a 3/8 hole, just a little bit tight, but it will fit. So we'll drill just a small pilot hole and put that nutsert right there. Okay, so it is several days later. I still don't have the easy tailgate lift done, or easy assist, whatever you want to call it. It's a tailgate assist, I'm sorry. But I ran into a little bit of issues with the positioning of the shock, so I needed to order another nutsert. And at this time, I'm probably really not going to finish it at all because I had a little bit of mishap today, and that happened. So it is going to be quite some time before I'm able to finish the tailgate assist, because now I have to have all of this fixed. So it was not my fault. Somebody hit me. I can't even open up my tailgate. That's about as far as it goes. So I guess right now I do have a tailgate assist because that's all the further it goes. It did get into quite a bit. The bed is pretty jacked up as far as this bedside. It doesn't look like it hurt the tailgate at all. That mount's twisted just a little bit. I've already taken it to have an estimate. Bumper's messed up. There's my exhaust right there. It shoved that clear up, and it was clear up in here. I don't think there's any other damage as far as springs or frame. Once it cools off, I am going to get underneath the hood and make sure there's no turbo damage. It didn't crack the turbo housing or anything like that as it hit that exhaust. I think it did push it over to the side, so luckily enough that, I mean, for me, luckily enough. These insurance companies today, they're really being, I guess, excuse me for saying, they're really being such a big pain in the ass as far as what they're going to pay for and what they're not going to pay for. I do have customized insurance on my truck, which is a big plus, but since it was the other gentleman's fault, I'm just going to have it fixed and then let my insurance company go after his insurance company. So I guess with that being said, we'll see where it goes from here, but I want my truck fixed and I want it fixed the way it was. So yeah, that's where I'm seeing with the tailgate assist. It is not going to get finished at this point in time, so I just wanted to take a few minutes and really end out this video and say sorry, but it is going to work. That there you can see I was able to you take this tail light out, and these tabs are like riveted on the back side. Actually, you can see it right here. You can see how that's pushed in and it's like riveted or sandwiched over, peened over, however you want to say it. Just take a grinder and grind that off. Pull this piece out, bolt this in place. I do believe I did show you that. And then you need to drill a hole. I threw just some paint on there until I was able to go grab some paint. You can either extend this bracket out, weld onto this, but right there's where your tailgate assist needs to be. So I was waiting on another nutser to put that in. I do have plugs for that, or I can weld it shut and then just put some paint on there. I do have this color paint now to be able to blend all this in, but I didn't want any rust to happen until until I was able to do that. So I just threw some of this blue that I had on there and was good with it. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Right about, I can grab a tape measure so we can get an exact distance for that if you guys want to put it on. I'll try and find a link to the Amazon, the Amazon page where I purchased that Easy Lift, and put that on the site or on my description as well. So from center to center, it looks like it's about 1.25 inches, right around in there. So if that gives you guys an idea. So that will fit on the second gens. You guys just have to play with it and kind of make it your own. And that's what these trucks are all about. So guys, I appreciate you watching very, very much. Hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. If you have not already done so, please subscribe. Look at my other videos. I have lots of other videos planned. Now it's just going to be a waiting game until I can get all that fixed. So, like I said, it's not got into the floor, it doesn't look like. It's just mainly the outside here and then a little bit of the inside panel. It did pull this over too, so and that's probably just straightening. I am not going to fix it myself. I don't have time, nor do I want to, because I probably would just get frustrated and end up taking it someplace anyway. I don't have time to get it fixed. So anyway guys, I appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button, thumbs up like I said, and we'll see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.